mean to scare you.
Who are you?
I'm Terry, the travel guide. Back here.
What are you doing?
I'm here to take you on a worldwide adventure called studying abroad.
Whoa, tell me more.
So studying abroad is when you go to a different country and you take courses. So you can do an academic study, research, international student teaching, service learning. There are so many different ways to study abroad.
Okay, but I'm a freshman and I don't speak any other languages.
That's fine. You can go to a country where English is a dominant language, or you can take courses in English even if it isn't.
Okay, but I'm also kind of broke, so...
Also fine. There are so many different scholarships available, and it's definitely financially affordable.
Okay, so how do I get started?
Let's take a trip to your office to study abroad and find out how. Abby is about to set out on an exciting journey of studying abroad. There are thousands of programs all over the world that she can choose from, with varying types with varying lengths and cost, so there will definitely be one that she can find that works great for her. Studying abroad is a great way to get academic credit in any field, so it's also a great way to get immersed in a culture and learn a different language. Let's unpack more of what studying abroad is so you can go abroad too. Studying abroad is a life-changing experience. Not only that, but studying abroad has lasting personal, academic, and professional advantages. Personally, a studying abroad experience is proven to expand your worldview, increase your self-confidence and maturity, and increase your community engagement. Academically, studying abroad will challenge you to learn in new environments, and the experience will help give context and opportunities for applying things you learn in the classroom out in the world. With a study abroad experience, you are also more likely to graduate on time, experience increased academic ambition when you return, and have a higher GPA than your peers. Professionally, studying abroad is a way to set yourself apart. Only about 10% of college students in the U.S. study abroad, which makes you more desirable to your employers. Studying abroad also helps you solidify your career choices, helps broaden your professional network, and makes you more likely to get a job after graduation. So how do you get started once you've made the goal to study abroad? Like Abby, a great place to start is your university's study abroad office. There you can meet with a peer or staff advisor to help you identify the best time to go abroad, pinpoint your main objectives, and help you find the best program for those needs. They'll even help you with a backup plan if your first choice doesn't work out. It's also a good idea to talk to your academic advisor so they can help you figure out what courses or experiences you can get abroad that fulfill your degree requirements. The Study Abroad office can guide you through the entire process, from applying to a program, to getting a passport and visas, selecting housing options, making travel arrangements, and applying for scholarships to fund your program. Speaking of funding, some of the biggest concerns of students about studying abroad are related to the cost. Not only do you have to pay for the program fees to go abroad, but you must also think about class materials, flights, meals, and other personal expenses too. But again, I'm here to tell you that funding your study abroad experience is totally possible. Start by talking with your financial aid office to see what elements of your financial aid package can be applied to study abroad. Grants, scholarships, and loans that you currently use for your on-campus courses can often be used for a study abroad. Also, take advantage of the numerous scholarship opportunities available to study abroad students. There are so many national scholarships, and many universities and program providers offer their own study abroad scholarships as well. The key is to seek out multiple sources of funding and apply for as many scholarships as you can. Don't procrastinate, and ask for help from your campus resources. There's also nothing wrong with some good old-fashioned saving and fundraising. Start early and get creative with funding. Crowdsource, get a part-time job, host a fundraiser, host a garage sale. The possibilities are endless. When you're all ready to go abroad, your Study Abroad office will offer a pre-departure orientation to prepare you for what to expect abroad, give you resources and guidelines to be safe in the country you visit, and reassure any concerns you may have. Your health and safety abroad are your university's #1 concern. Remember that most bad things that happen abroad can be prevented, so be vigilant. Be aware of your belongings and surroundings, listen to your program leaders, and know the laws and current events in the country you're in. Enroll in the STEP program to receive special updates, travel alerts, and warnings. Also, expect to uphold the same academic standards abroad. Study abroad is an academic experience, not a vacation. Be prepared to experience different learning environments, teaching styles, and more hands-on approaches that may be challenging for you. But overall, expect to have fun. New experiences and getting outside of your comfort zone will be incredibly rewarding. So hopefully I've convinced you to study abroad. But don't just hear it from me. Here are some interviews from other students who have studied abroad too.
For me, study abroad was an opportunity to learn things and see things and do things that were not things that I would have access to here in the United States. It was also an opportunity for me to kind of branch out and learn about other cultures. Being from a small rural community, I wasn't exposed to a lot of diversity growing up, so this was a great way for me to learn about cultures, traditions, other countries, see the world, and kind of branch out personally as well. Study abroad is definitely an investment in yourself. Study abroad can have so many different benefits. You can grow personally through study abroad. I really learned who I was outside of my comfort zone. It was the first time that I really had to figure out who I was so I could present myself to other people, especially people of other cultures that wanted to know more about the United States. So it made me a great ambassador for the United States, an ambassador for my university, and just a global citizen.
I know through my experience, it really opened my horizons and really pushed me to get out of my comfort zone, and I think that's important when you're in college to experience a wide variety of things. It changes your whole outlook on how you view the world and kind of how you see yourself in comparison.
We're always told that what we're learning is critical thinking skills, and I think that study abroad, it's that. You really learn how to think critically about your culture and another culture. You learn how to compare two things. You learn how to not be judgmental and think like, oh, like an ethnocentric view, like my culture, my home is the best. Like you find the good and the bad in both where you are and where you're from. You also learn problem-solving skills. You have to navigate yourself across an ocean or through an airport, a train station, to your host family. You have to interact with people, whether it's people from a different state or a different country in your classroom. It's an incredible experience, and you're not going to look back on it and regret it. But even beyond that, I think that it's really important for students in today's economy, in today's world, as part of their education to understand more about the world.
Do it. It's that simple. Do it. Whatever the program, whether it's going all the way to Asia or going to Mexico or going to Iceland, do it. It's that simple, because it will change your life and it'll change your outlook on a lot of things. And the thing about study abroad, you inherit so much more than just the going. You learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about the culture you're immersed in. You may learn different ways to do things that you can incorporate in your everyday life. I mean, there's just so much to it. So yes, it can only enhance your life.
Where do you want to go?